Alert Storm Team. Unstoppable.
Very serious wind gusts across the valley today kept travelers, well, with a lot of challenges out there. Our winds from the northwest are now ushering in some mighty cold air, and that's what we're turning our attention to now. Here's a look at our time lapse from the Dakota Magic Casino area. Throughout the mid-morning hours, the wind has been ripping down there near the South Dakota border and all the way across the valley and even into Lakes Country. Now, our system last night, as forecast, brought the new snowfall to northwest Minnesota and the northern valley. And because of that new snowfall, that is where we had the greatest problems with regard to visibility and road conditions. And those continue into the nighttime hours. Now, we still have that I-29 closure. It's from Grand Forks to the international border, and in the Cavalier to Pembina zone, we do have no travel advised. That continues. Here's what's going on in the Fargo-Moorhead area right now. We have cooled down to 6 degrees. Temperatures have been falling throughout the day. Wind less gusty right now, 23 miles per hour still though, so still quite strong from the west-northwest. That makes it feel like 15 below on exposed skin. Your sunset time tonight at 5:30. The radar looks fairly quiet. We're getting some lofted snow continually up in the northern part of the valley, and the gustiest of the winds are focused in that James River Valley area from, say, New Rockford and Carrington down through the Jamestown area, where we have gusts over 40 miles per hour. For Grand Forks, for Fargo, and out in the Lakes Country, we still have a number of areas with gusts over 25 miles per hour. Check out that Detroit Lakes visibility at your airport, a half of a mile there. And at times, even in Crookston, we've been down to a third of a mile. Near zero at times from Walhalla and Langdon through Hallock. So there was the new snow. The wind gusts continue to blow that around, and it's making travel very challenging up in the Northern Valley. That continues right up the Highway 11 corridor for you folks in the Badger area, out towards War Road and Roseau, and again, Crookston with that half a mile of visibility. And a look out to the west, we do have a wind chill advisory. Now, the wind chill advisory is for all counties, but we continue with the blizzard warning until about 8 o'clock tonight for the Northern Valley. That includes Crookston, Roseau. It includes you in Kennedy and all the way out to Langdon as well. Now, that wind chill tonight is going to be pretty biting, and this 0 degree line here shows that that sub-zero air is on its way, holding on to single digits now for most areas, including a 5 in Grand Forks and a 3 degree reading in Thief River Falls. Factor in those winds, and it feels like between 20 and 30 degrees below zero right now. You can kind of see where the coldest of the wind chills are located up in that Minot zone right now. So when will the wind end? Here's your hour-by-hour forecast. Now, I want to turn your attention to the arrows that we're using here to describe that northwest wind. Where you see the greens, those are gusts over 30 miles per hour continuing. So we set the clock in motion between now and 6 o'clock. Temperatures will continue to fall sub-zero by 10 p.m. tonight for all locations. And the green arrows shift off into the Park Rapids area in central Minnesota. That means we're going to stay gusty most of the evening, and a sustained wind for all between 15 and 25 miles per hour. We'll have that wind chill a factor. So the white numbers here illustrate temperatures. The pink ones that'll pop on here illustrate the wind chills to 45 below zero as we head towards daybreak tomorrow. So bundle your bus riders up. Air temperatures 10 to 20 degrees below, and wind chills as cold as 45 degrees below zero. We'll have exposed skin freezing in around 10 minutes or so, so make sure you're dressing in layers. Heading through the day, we stay sub-zero all day. We do warm a bit, but only modestly so. Wind chills still an issue. 15 mile per hour winds, maybe 25 gusts at times, making it cold. And then it looks even colder tomorrow night, with some of us seeing likely the coldest air of the season thus far. Actual air temperatures heading down on Thursday morning into the 30 to 40 below zero category. In Fargo, 13 below to 15 below to start. Then we warm up only into the single digits below zero. Northwest winds 15 to 25 throughout the day, and then dropping like a very heavy rock after that. Rhonda, what an awesome photo. What a perspective there from Walsh County. Indeed, an icy sunrise after a mess of precipitation. Okay, the groundhog tells us what's going on, but I can tell you it's going to be cold Thursday morning. 31 below at Arctic air with wind chills approaching 60 below zero for some of us on Thursday morning. Then we climb out of the cellar with a little bit of snow, maybe on Saturday. How about that 31 Saturday? To me, I don't even care if I see a snowflake. We're going to have some wind. We're going to have a little snow, but it'll be 31. And then after that, we'll have a couple of more systems coming through, kind of a progressive pattern.
I was focused on that 36.
That looks good. 36
Yeah.
doesn't look half bad. That's mild. We almost went with hot, but we're going to stick with mild for now.
All right, I
Yeah,
like it. Don't push
okay.
it. Yeah, I think we should maybe just cancel this week and try again next week.
We will. We'll keep at it.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Hey, with more than a month of tough weather, you might be thinking, who's to blame for all this snow? Well, the Pickens Police Department in South Carolina may have cracked the case. Body cam video shows them arresting infamous Ice Queen Elsa. She was later booked and brought in to stand trial, but literally froze the proceedings and breezed out the door. Officials say they're now considering it a cold case. Stay with us.